So I've been thinking about something lately, and it's like India has over a billion people, a billion. But every time it comes about Olympics and sports, we always hope for some handful of medals. And वो भी जब हमारी किस्मत अच्छी हो. And we are so low in the standards of global sports that हम लोग ब्रॉन्ज और सिल्वर में ही खुश हो जाते हैं कि अगर ब्रॉन्ज आ गया सिल्वर आ गया तो इंडिया की पब्लिक पागल हो जाती है. एंड बिफोर एनीवन जंप्स टू द कंक्लूजन एंड जस्ट कमेंट्स डाउन दैट इट्स द फॉल्ट ऑफ गवर्नमेंट एंड एवरीथिंग, वेट, let me say you that it's not entirely a government issue. I think the problem starts way before that, and it's us, every one of us. Let me explain why. So imagine you are a 10-year-old, you go to your father and you say that, Dad, I want to become a professional badminton player, a footballer, a basketball player, whatever, literally anything that is not cricket. And we all know that what's coming, right? That look, that disgusted kind of look, that look that means that it looks like that I just told them that I'm going to throw my life away. And after that comes the speech. We all know that kind of speech, right? पैसा कहाँ से आएगा? स्पोर्ट्स से कोई घर चलते हैं क्या? इंजरी होगी तो लग गई तो पहले पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दे लो, इंजीनियर बन जाओ, डॉक्टर बन जाओ, बाद में हाउ? Nobody becomes an elite athlete when he starts seriously playing at 25. That's not how sports work, dude. The years where you're supposed to be running, competing, learning skills, building athleticism, at that time, most kids are sitting in tuition classes. And look, I get it. Parents are not evil. Most of the parents are just scared. They are worried about money. They are worried about the stability. They are worried about your future. But sometimes that fear kills a dream before that dream gets a chance. And I kid you not, that happens every single day in India. Now let's talk about government, because government deserves criticism as well, because I think that governments run to support athletes and sportsmen after they win something, like big interviews, big photographs, big tweets. But guess what? That's not where players need your support. Players, athletes, and sportsmen need your support before winning, when they are training for it, when they are injured, when they need financial support. Because building a stadium and tweeting something patriotic is not hard, but supporting sports people and athletes from the start is what takes effort. It means you have to provide good coaches, you have to provide nice dietitians, you have to provide them with long term funding, you have to provide a safety where they don't have to worry about anything else, and they can focus on their own skills and sports. And an athlete who gets all of this becomes a real champion. But guess what? India does not have any of this, and Indian government does not show any interest in providing any of these faculty facilities as well. But honestly, the biggest thing that annoys me is not the government, is not the parents, it's us, the audience. Because let's be real, most of the Indians care only about cricket, or they care about some other sport only where India is winning. And what surprises me is that ask anyone about Virat Kohli, about Dhoni. They know their records, their personal life, their history of sports, everything. But ask the same person about a player or athlete of badminton, of table tennis, of chess, nothing. And that's crazy, because we have world class badminton players, athletes, hockey players, and whatnot. Yet most people will remember them when they are trending or when they win something for India, and they will also forget about them in next 2 days. Can you imagine how hard that would be on athletes? Imagine training every day, working hard, doing everything you can to win for your country, and then what happens? You actually win a medal, and people notices you for a day or two, and they move on, they forget about you. That's really heartbreaking. Athletes really need attention from people, and Indian audience always fail athletes. And that's why sports is not growing. Athletes need attention. They need people to watch them. They need government to support them. That's how sports grow. You can't demand a country to win in Olympics while the sports development in that country is zero. That's not how it works. And that's really the point. India don't have a talent problem. India never had a talent problem. Talent is everywhere. The talent of India has to fight so many battles and obstacles that it gives up before even getting into the ring. Sometimes it's family pressure, sometimes it's lack of support, sometimes it's lack of people interest, and sometimes it's all of three. So if we actually want India to become a sports powerhouse someday, it starts at home. Parents should start encouraging the sports interest instead of killing them. Governments have to start building reliable systems where sports can grow, and people like us have to start caring about other sports which are not cricket. That's it. There is no magic solution about it, because the brutal and harsh truth is that we are part of problem. So if we are part of problem, we can change it as well. If you agree, then share this video with someone who needs to hear this, and comment down then which sport do you think who which needs more attention from people other than cricket. I'm Himanshu and welcome to Needless Himanshu. Bye.